Good evening, everyone. We're going to be starting in just a moment. As per normal, I'm just doing my normal little bits of logistics and seeing what I can sort out just before we transition the stuff across. In fact, I can get that transitioned across now because it should be picking up on the game. There we go. And at least then you've got something nice to watch. Can I get this going again? No, don't do that. That seems silly. Blasted thing. It is not behaving. Hello, Helldog. Good to have you joining. I'm just getting my stuff all settled. Hey there, Candyman. We're going to. In fact, let's jump straight into the game. And I will. Where is my other thing? There it is. Bring up my other dashboard. Need to be able to see what's going on and all that. How are you guys doing this evening? You having a fun Friday? Now, we've got a couple of things that we need to do. We need to go and kill Sadia, we need to go and kill Adria, and we need to do the, Realm of Fright and the Realm of Terror. I think we'll go and do the Realm of Fright and Realm of Terror first, because those are going to be pretty quick for us to do. We can get them ticked off. Right, now for the Realm of Fright and the Realm of Terror, we need one of these. In fact, let's only take one of them. And there we go. Haha. Stomp. Open that up. A little bit much. Turning ourselves into a massive killing machine, but it'll be fine. Hey there, Fallen. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh no, don't eat me. Like, actually, ow, jeez. So he actually does hurt quite a bit when he picks stuff up. I mean, we're just gonna wait until our anger comes back. Let's see if we can get this annoying sand shaper taken care of. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, geez. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Every time. Okay. Maybe not the best way I've ever done that, but we are at a much higher level than I've tried these before. Now we've got some boots out of it. Let's head back to town. Candyman, no, it's just going to be me this evening, unless he mysteriously hops online. In fact, what we'll do is we'll drop the difficulty down 1, just for sanity's sake. Because I don't want to die just because I'm not paying attention. And it is Friday, and I have had a little tiny bit of drink. Just when I was leaving the office. I mean, nothing extreme. But, in fact, I could get myself another drink in a moment. I might do that in a bit. But we'll get this fight done first. I think that's the right thing to do. Stomp. Stomp. We can actually make ourselves a Hellfire Amulet, actually, once this is done. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this guy is basically going to be just like summoning in as many things as he can, as many reinforcements as he can. And they're not really going to help him much. Just the Vile Executioner left. And there's the Hearts of Fright. We've got 3 of them, which is pretty cool. And Star Pauldrons. Well, that's certainly novel for us. Cool, that is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Right, let's ID our stuff. And we'll see what we can make with Shen. So, Shen, let's make a strength-based one. It seems like the sensible thing to do. We've got a fair few of these. Weapons Master. It's not exactly going to be ideal for us. And it's worse than what we currently have, although physical skills do. No, we'll salvage that up. Nice to look at, but we're certainly not that interested in it. And then we'll put the difficulty back up, and we'll go Death's Breath farming. Or kill Sadir. No, we'll go kill Sadir. Yes, you heard right, Fallen. A little bit of drinking, but I have Amos on me at the moment, so I don't want to disturb him. And I don't want to do it as an entirely drunk stream. Just like a merry stream. Merry streams are allowed. Right, so we need to kill Sadir, and who else? Adria. Let's go kill Adria first. Because I like the Ruins of Corvus. I mean, it takes us absolutely ages to get through, but it is pretty cool. Man, we got caught on a corner there, which was just not a good look for us. Snagged like a baggy jumper. Now, I'm not expecting any of these to actually be massively difficult, but we do need to obviously get through them in order to find our way to Adria. And she'll be around here somewhere. She always is. And she's probably going to end up doing a lot more damage than these guys are. Bang, bang, bang. And this is... what we're doing here is overkill for the requirements of the champion objectives. But, I mean, it's extra experience. We're pretty confident at this level. So I don't see much harm in it. Although if we die, it will right royally suck. Okay. Let's put that point in there. Nope. It'd be nice to heal up properly before we go in. There we go. We'll do one of these shouts. And that'll probably do, actually. Half dead. Not a problem at all. And 3 death breaths out of her. Which, I mean, I'm not going to say no to. Get some kind of Maximus as well. Yeah, just a generic Maximus. Okay, so Sadir next. That's going to be in Act 3, which, as we know, is Wallafried's favourite act. And while we're passing, I mean, we'll always get death threats from these blue packs. Never gonna turn them down. Sorry, Mr. Malformed, you've got to go. I'm running at Torment 13. We're gonna get a decent amount of experience as we go around, as you can already see. So it turns out I actually got over 100 Garrigan levels yesterday when we were playing, So that was pretty good progress. I didn't actually realise that we started on like 269. So me thinking about aiming for 400 was entirely unnecessary. I mean, obviously we're aiming for 400 just because it's good to be at a higher level, but as far as achievements in an evening go, it didn't need to be a specific target that we were going for. That's what I mean to say. Stomp, stomp, stomp. I'm going to say no thank you to flinging nasty things at me. I suppose generally it's better for me to always have that seismic slam out, because it reduces the cooldown of jumping so much that I can actually just like back off and get a little breather if I need it. Right, he's gone. We'll take the goodies and get another level as well. All right, let's put these points in, because otherwise they're just going to keep racking up and racking up. Let's not stand directly in the massive flamey jet. Your friends are dead. You should be dead too. Because what is life without friends? Eh? Yeah, I'm asking the serious questions tonight. Brutu! Brutu, who are you even? I mean, you explode, but you didn't have anything that I wanted. Nothing that I care about. So why even do you exist? Okay, let's get this lady done. Cool. Get a set ring out of that. Let's open up the chest as well. And what do we got left? We need to master a set dungeon. Okay, well, we've done a bunch of different ones in the past. Let's ID this. I suppose we could try and find the Wastes dungeon. Sorry, not the Waste dungeon, the Earth dungeon. Although, from what I gather, you need to gear yourself down for it. Yeah, we've already got a Wailing Heights. Well, we've got a second one that we could reroll and maybe get Ancient. That's a reasonable use for it. Salvage, salvage. Okay, so let me just have a quick look and remind myself where... Ooh, you're right, Amos. Jeez, super sneezy. Snorting all over the world. Wow, that went all over the keyboard. Let me just get that cleaned up. Amos is, of course, the sneeziest cat in existence. Ew, wow, yeah, that's all over. And that, there we go. Much, much better. Okay, so... I need to go to... Chaldeum. Chaldeum up towards Belial. That's where we're going. And we can have a look and see what the dungeon entails. I mean, seeing as we're wearing the set anyway. Damn twerking snakes. Right, grab these. Smash, smash, smash. A unique amulet. Alright, we'll grab that. It's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Put this point in, and let's see what the dungeon needs us to do. So use Leap, Ground Stomp, and then Earthquake. In under 6 seconds on every elite. Freeze and kill one enemy every 10 seconds for a minute. So that's 60 enemies. Okay. So Leap, Ground Stomp, and then Earthquake. So we're going to change our Earthquake over for the mountain's cool, so that goes faster. We'll change Seismic Slam over for Ground Stomp, I guess. We'll go for Deafening Crash. Okay, so it's like the ding, ding. Okay, and we've got to do that on all of the... Did it say each of the elites? Yeah, on every elite. Okay. Is there anyone in here? There's an elite. Oh, wow. Okay. We definitely need to gear ourselves down a bit. All right, let's step out, and how can we make ourselves weaker? We can take all the gems out of our equipment. That's what we can do. We can also get rid of Blade of the Tribes and swap it for something worse if we need to. But let's start by taking all the gems out of our equipment. Shen! We'll keep that one. We'll get rid of this one. In fact, before we do this, let's ID... Is that Dovu Energy Trap? Yeah. Take that off. I can take one of Focus and Restraint off. If I take that out, take these out, take these out. That's a significant reduction in killing power. Okay, we'll try this again. There's one up there. Okay, that's one of them. I don't have any... My leap needs to freeze things. I've got to change my my leap so it's freezing mobs so that we can just leap on things. Because we've got to do at least one enemy every 10 seconds for a minute. Oh, hang on. One enemy every 10 seconds for a minute. So that's 6 staggered ones. Yeah, so leap doesn't freeze. Ooh. Okay. So instead of Wrath of the Berserker, what have I got that could freeze? Bash, Frostbite. Okay. This will be fine. I mean, does the freeze and kill need to be at the same time? Where's the next elite?
Not ready yet.
Here's one. Ah! Alright. So I've not frozen an enemy in the last 10 seconds. So it's potentially going to be difficult for that. There's no one down this bit. Okay, we'll go back and we'll try again. Round here. Ah, worst timing ever. Ah, and he died to the earthquake. Balls. Alright. Back out we go. We will figure this out. It's going to be tricky just for the organizational stuff that you need to do with it. Okay, maybe... So I won't use leap unless I see an elite. I mean, my cooldowns for shouting are basically always there. Ah, with Ingeon they were. So when I kill the elite, yeah. I could see this being problematic. No, no, don't come this way. Don't come this way. You bastard. Got him. All right. Okay, nothing that way, we know that. Oh, damn it, he stepped into the original thing. Alright, back we go. Man, this is difficult. Those elites are annoying. Oh no, my earthquake's not on cooldown. Right. I balls that one up. I used earthquake before when I really shouldn't have. Okay, that worked. We have... Ah, damn. Oh, I totally froze him. Right. Trying to space them out a little bit. Right, Ingeom has worn off. Right. He died before we combined the powers! Oh, and we got the frozen one. We were doing so well. And with so much time left as well, that would have been fine. Okay. It's going to be alright. Hey there, Adam. We are trying the mastery of the Might of the Earth dungeon. It's going okay. It's a little frustrating. As you would expect.
Not ready yet.
Ah. Damn it. And this guy is gonna die before I can combine powers on him. Yeah, fine. Let's just get ourselves sent back. Good to have you joining for the stream, though. Hope you're having a fun Friday. I know I am. Despite the frustration of this, I will get through it. Okay. We lost the timing. But while we had the Ingeom thing, it makes sense to try and keep on top of all of that. Let's get this one next. I think this is working. Oh, damn it. Okay, we got him. Ah! Then we didn't get a... We didn't get the enemy, unfortunately. That's fine. There's plenty of other opportunities for us to try it. Right, that's 3 of the elites done. There we go. We've done all the Frozens, so now we just need to kill stuff. I totally got the powers on him. I did all of them. Was he not close enough for the ground stomp? Ah. Right. He was the 4th one as well. Okay, I need to take a very quick break, but give me just a moment. I just need to make a quick phone call, and I will be right back. Right. Sorry about that slight interruption. Let me just get myself settled again, and then I can read the messages that have come through while I was on the phone. Okay, so we have... Oh, yeah, that's... Firstly, thank you very much, Anna. That's really nice of you to say. Secondly, that sucks when they don't give you like a proper date to work with. I mean, how's anyone supposed to manage their expectations when it's just like, no, no. All right, we'll try this again. I remember how we were doing it. We had a technique that was working. So for the Frozens, we do that. Then that. Oh, right. Jeez. I may have to take off the Haunt of Axo completely. I know. We're going to fail this many, many, many times, Helldog, until we get it right. But I'm okay failing again and again until I get something right. Out of my way, everyone. I was a bit close on the timing. Does that count? No, it didn't count because he got unfrozen. Damn it. Okay, well, we can keep trying with others. As long as they don't end up dying randomly on our stuff. So we'll get this elite done next. Ah! He was finicky. He was very finicky. Smack. 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 It's going alright. Smack. No, 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 no. Stay away, stay away, stay away, you bastard. Didn't stay away. Yeah, it's unfortunately, it's gonna be the way things go. Oh, no, 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 no. Combine powers. And we can keep these guys freezing up nicely. Ah, I didn't quite get him. Still, it's not always going to work out the way you want it to. Powers combined. And there should be plenty of enemies for us to do the freezing on. It'd be nice if it gave you a little timer so you could see how you were faring on it. No, he unfroze, didn't he? Yeah. Still. Hey! I got all powers on him. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually that's a very good point. I mean, the thing is with the earthquake, if I do that, I need to wait 60 seconds before I can fight the elites. That's my only thought. Just from the cooldown on it, and that's a fair old amount of time. And the freezing thing, I've been able to do it before. It's just I'm sucking at the moment. Because I need to actually kill them within the 1.5 seconds that it's going. Oh no! Don't come this way! Don't come this way! Don't come this way! You son of a pencil sharpener! It really is. Hell, we're right here. We may as well just step out and back in. But we can do this for a while. I'm probably not going to do this all evening because this is supposed to be a death's breath farming thing. But I figured we'd at least check it out and see what the dungeon needs us to do. Yeah, I think I just need to be like much closer to them. One, two, three. Shouldn't be many more to do. Oh, that didn't count for the... Damn it. We completed the freezing. We completed the freezing. It's just he wasn't quite close enough. That was going really well. Yeah, I thought about that, and that would potentially get rid of like Warcry or Threatening Shout, but Threatening Shout seems to be going fast enough. Boulder's not a bad idea. Yeah, definitely time to start getting some dinner if that's what's happening, mate. Enjoy your food. I totally froze a bunch. I was right in the middle of them doing it. No, that maybe didn't get it. Let's make sure there. Oh my god, he actually teleported away. And he didn't charge through, that was just like a plain teleport. Alright, we'll give it one more go and then I'll move on and we'll do some Death's Breath farming. I can like grind this out myself later. I don't need to make you guys sit through and watch it all. See you in a moment, Fallen. Come on. Got to be just a little bit closer there. Oh, what? There was plenty of time on that. Unless I didn't kill the previous one before the freeze finished. Alright, well. Oi. Let me go. Let me go. Right. So we'll put our gems back in. Come on, put it on. There we go. And these can go back in down here. What a pain in the proverbial. Eh? Oh yeah, that's entirely it. It's just the frustration of that, and then with the elites running back in. That's really what annoys me. Mostly the elites stepping back in. That's a real kicker. Okay, let's drop. And we'll just run some regular rifts. We did get some death breaths before, so we're up to 44 at the moment. I don't want to be running that. Oh geez, I need to change my my thing back. Hold on. Right, so this goes back to whereabouts is it? I'm going blind. Seismic Slam, there we go. Rumble. And this will go back to Molten Fury. See, I've seen video guides, and there's like, oh my god, I put that in the wrong place. There's definite ways to make them easier, but it's I'd rather try and find a way that works for me, rather than just instantly going straight to someone else's guide. So I don't mind. I mean, that was the first time I've seen the dungeon at all. So that was very much okay. This is new. Let's see how it goes. So this over here needs to be leap, of course. And I'm going blind. There it is. Leap. And we don't need Iron Impact. We need Death from Above. And this needs to be Seismic Slam. Bumble. There we go. Back to how we should be. I should actually save this as our current thing, just to make sure. Ruin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure what you mean when you say, is there more on the PC than the console? If you mean like for gameplay and mechanics and stuff, it will depend on which console you have. Because I know the 360 and the older PlayStation don't get updates anymore. Yeah, that's the other interpretation, which is why I thought best to ask for clarification. Smash, smash, smash. Do you mean more people or more to do? That's what I'm not quite clear on. And welcome to the stream, by the way. I haven't said that yet. Okay, I understand that you've got an Xbox One, but I'm still not sure whether the question is there more content or more people. For more people playing, that I don't know. I would assume there's more on PC. For more content, I think they try and keep it about the same, but they just haven't... I haven't seen any patch notes to say whether it rolls out at the same time or just like a little bit after. Ah, right. Okay. I'm running at Torment 13 at the moment, so being at a much higher difficulty level, the drops are a lot better. I'm running through Rifts as well. And Rifts at Torment 13 is where I'll do most of my item farming. I suspect on console it's ever so slightly different to keep things well balanced, but I wouldn't expect the drop rates to be massively different, assuming they do have all those difficulty levels. Stomp, 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 smash. Generally dislike fire chains, but these guys are dying easily enough. Ah, cool. That's a good combination. I've got a Crusader this season as well. That's actually why we're running around with the Barbarian at the moment, because I need to get some Death Breaths in order to try and craft up the equipment that he needs. Thank you very much for clarifying that, Adam. Right, let's get down and... I mean, because of the difference in the platforms, it makes sense to have ever so slightly different gameplay in some situations. I don't know if anyone's seen the way XCOM was ported to the consoles, the old Enemy Within, and Enemy Unknown. But the interface that they did made a lot more sense on consoles than it would have done on PCs. And vice versa. I mean, the PC one wouldn't have made as much sense as the one they chose. So there's design decisions that go into it as well. Smash, smash, smash. Let's close that off. I love it when they're Avengers and they're already quite large items? Monsters. That's what I mean to say. Oh, that's interesting. That's a very good question. It should be showing up on the... Arthas. He's actually on Twitch rather than on YouTube. That's why you don't see it in the YouTube chat. Because I'm broadcasting to more than one platform at the same time, and then the overlay that you see on the game itself combines it all into one place. Bang, bang, bang! Oh, look at all these delicious things. Ooh, and a helmet. Not that I'm really interested in helmets at the moment. Death Breaths are where all the fun is at. Oh my god, this is going to be a little bit painful. Potentially. I should have said potentially. I wanted to hedge my bets a little bit. But it turned out to be fine in the end. Sure, Ruin. It's youtube.com/c/Xander Sweetman. The quality will be pretty much the same on both of them. But obviously, as I record videos and they get published later, you'll be able to access them a lot easier on YouTube. So do feel free to join the community. Also, in the YouTube channel, you'll find links to the Discord server if you want to join the general discussion, behind the scenes kind of stuff, and all that. Yeah, Arthur's, that's pretty much exactly how things end up being for me as well. End up with an absolute abundance of cache materials, but very few death breaths. Oh yeah, Paragon 379. I gained like 100 Paragon levels yesterday from smashing through a bunch of rifts. Well, welcome on in. I'm really glad you stopped by the channel and said hello. And I've got no problem with lurkers, of course, but it's so much nicer when people take the time to engage. You know, one of the reasons why I do this live is because I like talking with people. I dislike people, don't get me wrong. I mean, I hate people in general, but an individual person can be really cool, and the community is made up of really cool people. Hey, Wallerfried! Speaking of cool people, Wallerfried is one of the channel moderators, and he is a very, very cool, handy person to have around. Very helpful for any questions that people have. Yeah, thanks for hating people. It makes the world a better place. I tell you, my current pet hate is people that walk down the road in front of you, or like along the underground platforms, and then they drift slightly to one side and then stop, and then as you're about to walk around them, they drift back across and stop perfectly in front of you. It's the most frustrating thing I've ever seen. I've been taking the train in this week. That can go. Rather than cycling, because normally I'd cycle, and I was taking the train this week for a bit of variety. I had some things I needed to bring home, and it made sense after a couple of days to get myself a travel card. And that means that I'm exposed to people, and I hate people so much. I really do. Arthas, if you did that to me, you would just hear me quietly seething with rage behind you. And some people that are like spatially aware, and they you know, move to one side or whatever, but some people just have no concept of their surroundings. I should have checked how many death threats we were up to. It doesn't make a difference because we're going to be going for a while anyway, but... Right, grab this. And I guess we... No, it does go on this way. I thought that was the end. It's just some stairs. Check Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, nice, nice. I mean, that's some proper snow you've got going on there. That's some proper snow you got going on there, Wallerfried. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any in London. Apparently, some parts of London got like a little touch, but none of it has managed to settle. It is a little bit colder here, though, than it was earlier this morning. I've actually got the heating on at the moment. And when I say that, I mean, like, the heating's properly on, rather than just having a cat on my lap. I do have a cat on my lap as well, but that's just extra heating. Unfortunately, it does also keep me away from alcohol, because the alcohol is over there, and the cat is, like, immovable. Well, he's not immovable. I could move him, but he's so cozy. And it'd be so cruel. Ooh, hello, goblin. Come back. And die. 2 death breaths. Hardly feels worth it. Actually, let's have a look and see how many we're up to. We're up to 74, so it's going quite well. Alley up. Oh, people can be cute, yeah. So, no, you say some of them can be cute. So what you mean to say is a person can be cute, but people in general, as like a group, when you get clusters together, no, no, no. Unfiltered masses of people that I haven't, like, chosen to engage with, I'll take a pass at that. I can do it. I mean, I could do public speaking if I had to. I just would not enjoy it. Right. Come back here, you little blighter. There he goes. Now we can focus on killing some of these other ones. Yeah, kind of flock behavior. Anytime you get a group over a certain level, you know that there's going to be at least one idiot, one racist, and etc, etc. I like to cherry pick the people that I hang around with. I don't have a huge number of good friends, but the good friends I have are good friends because I love them. They are thoroughly awesome people. And don't tell him, but I would actually count my brother in like one of the intelligent few. Ooh, what did we get? Classic collection. Ooh. We got, the other bit of the waist set. Arthur, some of you are. You're actually one of the sensible ones. Some of the new people, still, like, the jury's still out about that. There's been good people and bad people come and go through the channel over the time. But the core that stick around are awesome. So, the regular viewers always talking. Even those that don't talk, that just, like, you know, do your best not to offend people and not be an idiot. Yeah, I'd say the community around the channel is one of the best online communities that I've been part of. And every now and then you get someone saying something that makes me think they might be a robot. Like, goats are like mushrooms. If you hit a toaster, I'm scared of cats. Wallafried, the nice dagger. You mean the perfect dagger? I think political correctness has its place. I think that being mindful of how things affect someone else is important. But at the same time, I don't think you should necessarily overextend yourself with it. There are some very dangerous areas that you can engage with people on. Politics is one of them. Political correctness and freedom of speech is another one. Some things like, if someone had a specific pronoun that they wanted to use, I wouldn't have any problem calling them that. And, you know, if they took offense, you called them the wrong pronoun, I would understand that, and I would do my best to respect that. But if it was offensive to me because of another reason to call them something else, then I would respect my wishes above their wishes in that situation. And I think that can apply for a lot of situations. I don't think it causes anyone any specific harm to go a little bit further and do their best to, you know, try and be politically correct. But the moment it does, and the moment it's actually, like, costing you something, is the time when you need to ask whether your rights are being infringed more than someone else's. Hey, you're back with rum. Good man, good man. I don't have any rum at the moment. I do have whiskey, but it's over the other side of the room. Lots of money. That's pretty much it, Arthas. The rum is gone because Fallen drank it. Or my brother. I mean, my brother also enjoys rum. Let's back out a little bit just for a second while we figure out why that wasn't working according to plan. Right. I just need to check something very quickly. Oh, you betrayed me, Wallafried. You betrayed me. You told my brother. Some people. Some people. Thing is, I don't even think that counts as a friendly fire counter. No, that would have to be a different kind of counter entirely for that. One thing I do mind is people taking offense on behalf of someone else. I think that is a little bit too rampant at the moment. I haven't seen a huge amount of it just immediately recently, but certainly 2007 has been a big year for people taking offense on behalf of someone else. Ah, sorry. Yeah, I've missed some of the conversation bits. Crusader is probably going to be on Mondays. At the moment, I'm working on getting equipment for the Crusader. So as Adam said, we're going to be sticking with this for most of the rest of the evening. Nailbiter and Rocko's Glass of Life. Well, we've already got one of them. Most importantly, though, let's put the wastes down here. We could go and master the wastes dungeon. That's a potential thing we could do. Probably not going to do that now, though. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And we'll put these points in. How are we doing for death breaths? Up to 95. So the plan for this evening is farming up death breaths so that we can try and make more of our Crusader kit. So we're mostly running regular rifts. I am going to run the occasional greater rift as well, just because we can push around Torment 63, and that's going to get us a lot of levels and stuff. Let's just sort this out. So to everyone who's joining, welcome. I hope you're having a fun evening. Let's hop in and we'll do a greater rift. Don't be shy, do say hello. There's plenty of people having a little natter in chat at the moment. Stomp, stomp, stomp. This is just a little bit higher level than Torment 13, but not so much that we're actually, like, scared. Oh, my word. I think I've just found a little pool of cat snot from where Amos sneezed earlier. Lovely. Lovely. I put my finger right in it. Which normally wouldn't be a problem, except, you know, you then go, oh, what's that? And you end up spreading it around a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, it's always difficult when people are in different time zones. Once I've got Jeckenborg for the Crusader, then I'll probably be working with the Crusader anyway to try and get more equipment for them, because I'm quite happy with the Hulk build that we've got. It doesn't need more work done on it, but it's faster for farming up the materials is what I'm finding. So this is the fastest way to get the Captain America build actually kind of rounded out. That's right, Arthas. Hi, Ruin. Living the exciting life there. Just nuke everything. Let's not be right in the middle of that as they all explode. Being a little bit close is fine. Achieving certain destruction, not so fine. Let's grab these and out we go. Oh, that's true, Adam, but it's not quite the same as being able to criticize me for doing it all wrong in real time. As much as I have got, like, microphones installed in everyone's homes, hearing someone criticizing me after the fact is just not the same as if I'm in the middle of doing it live, and then, you know, you can actually see my reaction when you shout at the screen, rather than having to assume what it's like. I'm talking so much bollocks at the moment. But that's what Fridays are for, isn't it? I want to get that from there. Oh, but we are still good for the PUBG test stream tomorrow morning. If anyone watching does like PUBG, we're going to be going onto the test server and trying out the desert map tomorrow at 9 AM. It's going to be a bit of a Paragon squad, so there's going to be me, Wallafreed, I think Fallen's going to be in there as well, and if Snake's free, he's welcome to join. I would totally do Q&As. I would totally do Q&As, Arthas. I don't know if I'm massively knowledgeable on many things to be able to answer them, but I'm always happy to discuss stuff. Thank you very much for that, Adam. I do appreciate it. And don't forget, people, if you are enjoying this, do remember to give me a thumbs up. It's a tiny thing that you do that does a huge thing for me. It really helps the channel. It increases the exposure. YouTube figures out that I'm actually pretty good at this. And not only that, at the end of the stream, when I go and see like how many people push that button, it's always such a huge smile on my face when I see how many there is. One thing that I've seen that Twitch does, and they've actually introduced a function for it, is channel raids, and that's a concept that I've never seen before on YouTube. I don't know if it's ever going to become a thing over here. But I was talking with my brother about how some of the videos are doing, and some of his videos have started to get more popular, and he thinks it may be because some streamers have stopped streaming specific games that people were interested in. And I never actually thought that the YouTube landscape is potentially that transitive. You know, there's always people coming and going, and if a major streamer stops doing something, then who gets to pick up the slack? And that's where we step in. Well, more specifically, I step in. We're doing alright as far as leveling up goes. 390. We're definitely going to hit 400 this evening. Let's ID these. Oh, Arthas, I mean, that would be awesome if I could do that. It would be seriously cool. I do often think that, you know, if, in order to do this full time, you've got to be non-stressed. You've got to get a good amount of sleep, because otherwise you kind of lose your creativity. And I remember just before I went on leave, I was getting a little bit lethargic, and I wasn't being as witty or quippy, or certainly as chatty as I normally am. Most notably on the Monday nights. So for those of you that had to sit through all that, I do apologise. But hopefully things are getting back to normal. I'm certainly feeling a lot better in myself for it. We're going for belts. We're hoping to get the Witching Hour, or, well, maybe we could do a condemn build with the... There's the Witching Hour. Cool. So that is for our Crusader. Can salvage these up. What are we going to spend the rest of the things on? I suppose we could save them and gamble for shields with her. Hey there, Nay Killer. Good to have you joining. You're the first person on Mixer that said hello this evening. I hope you're having a fun evening. Let's do another rift. Right, where are we going? We are clearing all this stuff and then we're moving further around. Oh, hey, whatever got you into playing games is good. Now, for me, oh, geez, let's back out of that. I started with really old stuff, like all the way back with the Amstrads and Texas Instruments computers. But I've always loved games, whether it's like board games, card games, role-playing games, pen and paper. You know, just the option to express your creativity a little bit, get your brain working, make. Oh, what I used to. In fact, no, I still love those games, and I still take the time, not as much time as I should, to meet up with my friends. And yeah, we've played Shadowrun in the past. We'll get together for Twilight Imperium, although I mean that one takes an absolute blimmin' long time. But it really helps with a lot of those games if you can get in character, I find. And video games is just another way of making things accessible, another way of providing entertainment that people can pick up and put down. I remember when I was growing up, people used to say that video games were destroying society, but no, they weren't. They never have been. It's just society changes how people want to be entertained over time. Oh, I'm not going to play Guild Wars. And I've got nothing against it. It's just I have plenty of things already to be playing and working my way through. I've got an outstanding Steam library I need to get through. Oh, Waterfried, I've not been ignoring you. But with the screen I've got so I can see chat, they scroll past a bit too quickly. I will stop after this and read what it is you've written. Don't worry. Although you did betray me, so I mean, if I was ignoring you, then that would be the reason. Betrayal, man. It hurts. It hurts so bad. I am joking, of course. Right, let's smack these around a little bit. Oh, Arthurs, I am totally stealing that. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to see if I can work that into my Monday night stream just to make my brother cringe. That's brilliant. Yeah, betrayal comes in many forms as well. I mean, if I'd been like saving a biscuit and I found that someone had decided they were going to eat it, I think that would be betrayal. And I think that would be pretty impossible for me to forgive. No, back. Jeez, just stop with the fire! There we go. Get him from behind. And that was pretty badly handled on my side, but even so, that was an excessively large amount of fire. Okay, where are we going? We're going this way. It's the Crusader King! Ha! I totally stunned him before he vanished. 9 minutes 43. Not our fastest, but we weren't particularly rushing through that. Okay. So we're going to put these into Bane of the Trapped. And once we get that up to 50, we can start on the other one.
I need to go back.
Okay, so let's... Oh, you enjoyed the Leningrad Cowboys recommendation. Cool, I'm really glad. Yeah, that was the one that I missed. All the others I'd responded to. But yeah, it's so just randomly in the afternoon, I had play that funky music on in the office, just low enough that people could hear it, but not really like loud enough that they could tell what it was. And I'm gonna be like doing stuff like that in my office, probably for the foreseeable future, just so I can see if I can get people humming it. Friggs Rasp, we're not going to be using that this time, although that's kind of funny. Gold Skin, we've already got one, definitely. And Standoff, I think we don't have. No, we don't. So we'll keep that. Ever so slightly. So what I've done is I've just rotated stuff around a little bit, because where the camera is now in the corner, whereas before it was kind of straight on. So it just feels a little bit better for the layout, I find. Although I will be moving again in the new year, because I'm going to be moving this entire setup out of the main living room. At the moment, when I'm streaming, the TV's unusable, the front door's unusable, the back door's unusable. It just basically takes an entire room out. Whereas if I move it up to the study upstairs, it won't be quite as imposing for general use in the house. It's not a problem until you have other people around, and of course over Christmas and New Year there'll be family members visiting and all kinds of other fun stuff happening in the new year. No, I haven't seen the YouTube rewind. Tell me about it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to gamble for... No, I'm going to save those bits. Let's switch over to the Crusader and see if we can make ourselves Jack and Board. Oh, Wallerfried. This is why I give you power, because I know that you use it responsibly. Now, I'm going to move this up to Torment 7, because we were at Torment 7 before anyway. Yeah, one more burn like that, and you may as well be in Los Angeles. What? Diablo servers are busy? I shouldn't have left. Estimated wait, 1 second. This is taking ever so slightly more than a second. Still, it is an opportunity for me to get myself a drink. What we'll do is we're going to try and reposition the cat. Come on, mate. Come on. I'm sorry. You're alright. Okay. I love wheelie chairs so much. This may actually be finally running out. It's a strawberry and lime Copperberg keg that I stole from the office. And it tastes like unicorn vomit. It's like almost pure sugar. Oh, I totally am old. I mean, right, let's leave the queue and try this again. Yeah, I am totally old. But the old man blanket is partly because it's freezing, which makes me an old man. But also because Amos is such a stinky and sneezy cat, it means I don't need to change my clothes every time he comes on my lap. Wallerfried, if you tried this, you would know what unicorn vomit tastes like. It's one of those things where you can't really explain it. You just need to try it and find out. But it's the only thing I can think of that they could have managed to purify in order to actually produce this. In fact, let me get my other cup, because you need to see the colour that this drink is. Unicorn rainbow vomit. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna keep it hidden in the tankard. And yeah, Wallerfried, you're entirely right. Leaving and rejoining totally gets it sorted. Right, okay. We'll put these points in over here, and then we will try making ourselves a shield. So, how many death breaths have we got? We've got 95. That's enough for 3 attempts. That's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately, the glass is a little bit blue, but yeah, it's sort of orangey, red, pink. That's about right. Okay. So, upgrade rare item. Phil? No. Phil? No. Phil? No. Kadala? In fact, let's see. What are we gonna do here? This comes across for Ack and stuff. So we still need the gloves and we still need the helmet. So gloves.
Don't forget, luck always changes. What a steal.
I give up. She just doesn't want me to be Captain America. That's what it is. She's just like, I know what your plan is, and, you know, I've conferred with the other people in town, and we're just saying no. It's not going to happen. So sorry. Please try again. You know what? That one can go in there. The rest can all get salvaged. Alright, let's switch back to the Barbarian. RIP materials, indeed. Indeed. You can just imagine like the tiny little gravestones. Tiny gravestones. Hold me close, a tiny gravestone. Right. Before I start bursting into full Elton John songs, let's get ourselves into another rift. In fact, we'll do another greater rift. 27 million return power now. Smack, smack, smack. And then we'll do regular rifts again. Hashtag triggered. Wallerfried, my singing's not that bad. Unless it brings, like, horrible flashbacks for some like traumatic event in your life. I don't say that my singing is a traumatic event. Right, that's them suitably stomped into oblivion. Guys, where's the love? Another song I could burst into, but no. No, I will respect your wishes this time. But I'll have you know, I'm a huge fan of karaoke. They defy everything except massive earthquakes underneath them. Thanks for the encouragement, Adam. Conduit pylon. Now, I do have some specific songs that I tend to do at karaoke. Ones that are in my vocal range. And most people can sing bits and bobs of songs, but it's the full range of a song that really makes it and sells it. I mean, yeah, that's not a terrible idea. There's all kinds of expos and things that go on. For instance, where I went to the MCM Comic Con. Are you going to come up? Alright. Sorry, I just had to pause it because there's always a chance he's going to like jump up and do something. Yeah, you. Do something. Dude! That's right in my elbow. That is grody. Alright, let's try this again. I'm Waller Free. There are totally songs in my vocal range. But the MCM Expo that I went to, they actually had like a YouTube section there for streamers who were like exhibiting and advertising what they do and networking and all that kind of stuff. But there were people there just also to see those specific YouTubers. So it wouldn't be like beyond reason to say, hey, I'm going to be at one of these events and get people to come along and then like have an after party thing. Oh, right, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't be paying for the drinks, I'd just be bringing my own homebrew because I'm a cheap bastard. Or like, I'll bring along some of the unicorn vomit so you can try that. I mean, it is, like, super sweet. You feel like you're drinking diabetes in a cup. That's what it's like. You must be a man like me. A man with low standards. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Once again, I've gone the wrong way around one of these one-way sections. I have to keep remembering that I've got Ingeom in the cube, so as soon as I kill one of these like groups, everything gets a lot easier to kill. Just from all the stomping I can do. No, I've tried to jump them with Leap before. It doesn't let me every single time. I'll go. In fact, I'll go back. I'll go back and we'll try it. Go away. Oh, for... Fine. Fine, it works. Every other time it's got me snagged on a corner. But this is why it's good to check these things. And this is why I never say I'm always right. Typical that the game decided it was going to be the one time it proved me wrong, though. Oh, you totally do. You totally do. And I never doubt it, which is why I wanted to go back and check. More often than not, I am wrong on these things. Ooh, cool. So we've made it to 402. So let's start alternating strength and vitality there. And in fact, no, we'll just do all strength, I think. And over here, we'll go for critical hit damage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I don't find that, no, I didn't ignore it. I didn't ignore it. But as I said before, it scrolls past so quickly. If I'm looking one way and then look back, it's gone. So I just scrolled back to see what that was. And that's really, really nice of you to say. Let's go for life on hit. And over here, we'll go for just plain life. And the others can stay. Cool. Yeah, that's exactly it, because it resets almost as quickly as you finish using it. The only thing I need to keep remembering is every now and then to hit Seismic Slam so we get Focus and Restraint going. Fury of the Vanished Peak. Another Haunt of Axo. Squirt's Necklace. Rakor's Breaches. Right, Rakor's Breaches. So we've got some spares of those. I think the rest can all get salvaged up, actually. Yeah, they can. Oh, yeah. I thought it was 15 seconds. I misread that. I mean, it still has the room spin round thing. So there is a tiny, tiny bit of downtime, but it's pretty much non-stop. Right, let's do another regular rift. I'm trying not to ignore people, Adam. I'm trying not to. I only get to see 4 messages on my screen because of how I've got things set up at the moment. You may think that, Arthas, but the whole point is to get Death's Breath, so this is the best way I can get Death's Breath at the moment. Yep, I mean, that's like totally the Earthquake spam of the century. And there they go. Pop. Gotta get them all. Gotta get them all. Look at all these Death Breaths. Wallafried, I love you. Thank you for reminding me that I could do that. That just made that totally, totally manageable. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to run Enhanced Greater Rifts 24/7. You just need to actually run regular ones at some point. Are you an old style magician or a different kind of magician? You know, sleight of hand or illusion? I had a Paul Daniels magic set growing up. Even learnt how to do some card tricks. I don't think I was ever any good at it, but that was part of my childhood. Now that is a specific type of magic. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. Let's not be in the middle of that frozen wasteland. Oh, look at all these. Am I full? I'm full. Not surprising because, of course, the gelatinous sires filled us up with stuff. But we can head back and clear some space. Yeah. I'm glad you said more talented than Bieber, rather than less talented. I'm not a massive fan of. Let's just say I'm not a believer. We'll get rid of that as well. I think I've already got some homing pads. Have I got some homing pads? Yeah, I've got some homing pads. Spires of the Earth. We've got plenty of them. And Way to the Earth, we've already got a spare, so these can all just get salvaged up. In fact, this can actually get salvaged up as well. So all of these can go. Yeah, we're up to 56 death breaths. It's not bad. Yeah, Fallen's a regular. And if you don't count regulars, then the only regular is really going to be Wallerfried. Adam, that's only because my arse cheeks are particularly ginormous. I mean, they're like that big. And also, I've been training my arse cheeks for years. A lot of creative goodness to be found in those. No, I can't carry that on with anywhere near a serious face. Power pylon. Hello, guys. Let's just smack you on down. Ooh. Yeah, nothing much interesting left in there. Let's see if we can find something that maybe in here. Wow, that was a veritable horde of goodies. I've never seen 3 drop out like that. Now, I know you guys are going to explode, so, you know, just try and keep it off the sofa, thanks. Elliot. Ooh, everyone wants a piece of me today. I'm not ignoring you, Arthas. Right, where are you? Hey! I'm the only one that's supposed to be leaping around all over the place, Bloodmore. Wham! And that, as they say, is that. Has anyone been taking part in the Whampocalypse this year? And if no one knows what the Whampocalypse is, I'll explain. Yeah, that's pretty much the history of the channel right there. That's pretty much the history of the channel. So the Whampocalypse is from the start of December through until Christmas. You need to see if you can go without hearing specific Christmas songs. And if you can make it all the way through, then you've survived. But you can get eliminated at any point by just walking into a store for Christmas shopping. And if they change the music to the wrong song, you're out. Maybe I'll keep the 29% string of ears. Alright, we'll keep the 29% one, just in case it becomes useful. 2 ancient bone sabers. Salvage, salvage. Gone! Gone. Gone. Yeah, Arthas, that'll do it. That'll keep you very safe. But really, I find a lot of games are better when you challenge yourself with them. Okay, I think... How are we doing for these? We're up to 67. Let's do another regular. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things. There's someone in my office who's kind of self-appointed in charge of the Christmas music. And I'm eliminated. I tend not to directly take part. It's just like if someone points it out further towards Christmas and I realise that I've not heard the songs, I'll be like, oh yeah, cool. It's like remembering the game. As soon as you remember it, you're eliminated. And if anyone is watching and is playing, I'm so sorry. It is a very, very large dick move to eliminate people from the game. Now the floor and chair are lava. Now this is where my old man blanket comes in handy, because even though I am sat in the chair, technically I'm on the blanket rather than on the chair. So I would count as being safe. But it all depends on, like, if you play by specific rules. But yeah, I've played the floor is lava before. I saw a vine of someone playing it in the middle of a supermarket. Must have been earlier this year, actually. Just ended up jumping onto the shelving in the grocery aisle. That's exactly it, Adam. Loopholes. I very nearly became, like, thought about going into politics or law because I love loopholes. Alright, conduit pylon. Straight after I've killed everything. Perfect timing, of course. Ooh. Oh yeah, Christmas markets are terrible for the Wampocalypse. I don't know. It might not exist anymore. But it could have been a Vine from a previous year, but it was definitely it definitely had the Vine logo on it. But you know how people repost stuff through all different forms of social media. Hell, I mean, it could have been from 2015 for all I know. Frozens and Moltens? No thank you. Just die already. Give me all this. Okay. Just enough time for Ingeom to run out by the time I reached the new mobs. I dislike it massively in here. That being said, I mean, if we did get one of those, like, perfect rifts for speed running, being able to just, like, drop all of the earthquakes ever... Oh, jeez, no! Out! Woohoo! Pay attention, 007! Oh, scratch that itch. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I mean, when you've got one hand controlling your direction and the other controlling all of your murder, it's difficult to keep on top of bodily functions like itches and making sure you've got suitable... What I need is that I need someone just like on the side that I can go, please help me. Please scratch just above my left eyebrow. For it itches. It itches terribly so. Yeah, maybe when I'm a YouTube millionaire. Or if my girlfriend becomes a millionaire, then she might be generous and hire someone to scratch my eyebrow for me. Can you imagine how terrible that would look on your CV, though? It's like, so what was your last job? Well, you know, chief eyebrow scratcher. I know that there was someone on the Doctor Who costuming cast whose job title was hair ruffler, and they were hired specifically to make sure that David Tennant's hair was suitably ruffled, and that was their responsibility while on set. I mean, they had other things to do, but that was the one thing that it was like, this falls to you. If it's not suitably ruffled, then it's on you. Yay! Walfried is back with food. And thus the world was safe once again. Smack, smack, smack. Ooh, quite a few people here. Oh, teleporter, eh? Well, that's not really going to help you that much. Bang! That was a little bit extreme at the end there. But with the channeling pylon and in Geom up, I mean, you've just got to button mash and spam everything. Be careful, Arthas. He can put you on a timeout. He has the power. He paid for it. Right. We'll be back in just 1 second. In fact, let's put this back to what it was doing beforehand. One thing I love about the way technology has progressed at the moment is your mobile phones are basically as powerful as a regular computer. I mean, not specifically my computer, but no, we've already got one of those. We've already got one of those. But they're enough to play full 3D games on. They've got like decent graphics chips in them. They're enough to perform complex computations, all kinds of stuff, and yet they're tiny. They are super tiny. Oh, so Adam, I have seen it, so of course I can answer the question, and I think he would have not prevented it. I still think that that the entire area would have been leveled, but I think he would have won the fight in the end. And I don't think that that gives away too much. So apologies if it has. No, I didn't name any specific things that happen. I didn't name any specific things that didn't happen. And I think it's ambiguous enough that it won't make sense until after the film anyway. So it should be fine. It should be fine. We'll save bovine bardishes. I think let's run some greater rifts. We've got quite a few. 91 death breaths, yeah. We'll put this up to 64. There goes Ingeom. Enough to completely muller an entire area, though. There's a shield pylon, so now we just really don't care. I am going to focus mostly on this rather than chat, so apologies if I end up ignoring anyone for the next couple of moments. I say ignoring people, but I can't ignore a joke like that. I will reserve my judgment on that, just in case my lovely lady is watching the stream. I think I'm allowed to like one Avenger, and that's it. The rest of the Marvel universe is probably off, like out of bounds. But I am glad she's not my sister. I will say that. And out of the explosion. Yeah, speaking of ignoring, that's actually one of the best ways to encourage addiction. You give someone something and get them used to it, and then you deny them it for a little period of time, and then when you give it back to them, they realize how much they missed it. So apologies if I'm doing that with my chat and interactions. I honestly don't want you guys to have to go through withdrawal. Same with my singing. I mean, if it feels like you need to hear some singing, then do let me know, and I'll of course endeavour to make sure you've got something to listen to. That's true. It's true. It's a very bad parallel. Mostly it was me just trying to get the excuse to sing back in. It was a very transparent plan. Oh, that's a shame. Helldog, you have to watch it. It's thoroughly excellent. I don't think any part of the film's been spoiled for you. But do see it, because once it's out of the cinemas, people won't hold back, because they'll be needing to discuss that in order to discuss what's coming up in the other films. Especially with Infinity War just around the corner. Yeah, exactly as Adam said. Nothing's been given away from the conversations so far. Oh, tiny little mortar dudes. Oh, yes. And while we've got this going, let's get all of... Wow. Ingeum. Ingeum. OP. So OP. That was pretty amazing. Alright, carry on with Bane of the Trapped. It was on Wednesday. Certainly. Although that may be Wednesday last week. I'm really bad with dates and times. If I've not told you guys this before, I am terrible with dates and times. Alright. Whole bunch of stuff. Oh, look, we got a schmancy Court of the Sherma. Remorseless, Harrington Waistguard. That's of Johan. That's kind of cool. Let's put this on you. Excellent. Excellent indeed. No. Ooh. This is a worse freeze of deflection. We should re-roll the various stats on these at some point, but I'm not that fussed about it. This freeze of deflection, though, we can put in here, and we could potentially transfer across to our other character. Okay, let's salvage these up. Gone, gone, gone. Where is the Hammer Jammers and Court of the Show? Okay, so this is potentially going to be some kind of Blessed Hammer build if we eventually do anything with it. Oh, Wall of Free, that's exactly how I feel. I mean, I don't like going to the cinema by myself. Some things I will go and see by myself because no one else will go, but I would rather have someone there that I can share the magic with. And sometimes sharing the magic is drinking an incredibly large amount and going, oh my god, this film is terrible. But I still enjoy that. Right. How many can we hold? We can hold 1140. Let's switch over to the Crusader. We'll do Kadala gambling. And then we'll change back to the Barbarian for one last Greater Rift, I think. Or, yeah, one last regular Rift, even. So, Kadala, we're talking gloves.
See you soon. See you soon. Do come back again.
Wow. Now, I'm not crazy, but there are actually, like, Crusader gloves, aren't there? And even the Invoker set has gloves. Yeah, Gauntlets of Akan.
Don't be shy.
Right. More gloves.
That's too expensive.
Jeez. She does not like me. She really doesn't like me. So, we've got pants, pants, and pants. Pants all round. Wallerfried, speaking of the potential language confusion with that, one of my best life experiences ever. My lovely lady took me to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show live at a picture house in Paris. So we went over there, and of course, Rocky Horror Picture Show is in English, but the live action cast were doing all of their jokes in French. So half the people in the audience didn't really understand what was going on screen. I didn't understand what was going on stage, and the entire thing was hilarious. So much fun. Language doesn't necessarily stop for an enjoyable evening. Let's do a regular one.
Enemies of the Nephilim.
Come on, let me jump down. Hop! Man, these guys have got a lot of health. Oh, there's a conduit pylon up there. Can I jump up here? Ha! Amazing! I honestly wasn't expecting that to work. Some of these mobs are taking a lot longer to kill than I would expect. Right. Bang, bang, bang. There we go, that's better. I'd really love another gelatinous sire. That would be perfect if I could find another one of those. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Alright, I guess we're moving on to the next area. And I know probably what I'm going to do first thing tomorrow morning before we get up to play PUBG is I'm going to keep retrying that set dungeon until I get the damn thing mastered. Adam, I'm sure you're doing much better than I would do. I mean, my language skills are absolutely terrible. Right, don't hit me, just die. There we go. We are getting a good number of death breaths out of this. So we're going to be able to make 4 shields. When we switch back to the Crusader, and hopefully one of them will be the Jack and Board. I had to double check just to make sure it was actually supposed to be a Crusader shield, because there's been so many other ones that I've made. Oh god, no, that's gonna scroll off my screen before I even see how many syllables it's supposed to have. Streethole Sladen Ching? No, that's terrible. I apologize for everyone that actually knows how that's supposed to be pronounced. Come back here! Right. 3 death breaths at least. This will be another couple as well. Okay, I'm still here. I'm still here, so I'm just trying to see if I can figure out what's actually going on with this. I think I may be able to get Diablo back up and working. Unfortunately, it decided it was going to crash, and this is not cool. Totally not cool. Right. Also, there's a small chance that OBS may not pick up on it, but hopefully it will. Okay. Let's just go into the game. Make sure we're still alive. I am so glad I killed everything near me. I hate when it does that. I hate so much when it does that. I'm alive. I'm alive. Okay. So the whole point in that was to get death breath. We've got enough. Let's ID our stuff and we'll change over to the Crusader very quickly. So we've got another compass rose which we'll transfer across. And these can all get salvaged up. Okay. Right, switch over to the captain. And we'll try and make some more shields. Okay. So, Forge Crusader Shield. We'll get 4 of them. I really hope we get this. No. 1 down. No. No. Wow, that took far too many materials. It's not a particularly good one. But it is a checking board. It is a checking board. So, when it comes round to Monday, we're going to be switching over on our Crusader to the Captain America build. We've got enough of Akan's set and other bits that we can probably make it work. So, I think this is actually going to be a good point for me to finish this episode on a successful note. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed this stream. It's been a load of fun for me. As always, having you guys here has been truly excellent. I love the chatting. I love the interaction that we get. It makes it so much more interesting than just playing a game by yourself and not having anyone to share the pain and the exhilaration with. If you have enjoyed it, then if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so. I will be streaming again tomorrow morning at 9 AM when we're going to be trying out the PUBG test server and doing a little bit on the desert map, and that should be a fair bit of fun. So hopefully I will see you all then. Although 9 AM is a little bit early for some people, you can always potentially catch the stream later on during the day. Have a good evening, everyone. I'll see you soon.